Hi everyone, this is Rosa Kelly, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these gorgeous poinsettias step by step. So aren't these flowers just gorgeous? I just really love the shape. They're perfect for Christmas and they're so easy to do. So I wanted to make this video separately so I can reference it on all the multiple projects that I am going to do using these flowers. Oh my goodness, I just love them. So for these we are going to be using, as you can see, the stamps, the die, and the shaping mold set for the Christmas poinsettia. Also, I'm going to be using these center beads, and I have the packaging right here. So this one is the assorted bead medium. And then for the ink, I'm just going to be using some red ink. So this is the Memento that I'm using, but you can use archival or any type of long-lasting ink. And I'm also going to be using this little sponge pad, as well as a little mister, because we will need a little bit of that. So let me put this on the side, and I already went ahead and stamp some because I was actually in the middle of making the flowers, and I said maybe I should show you how I do it. They're so quick and easy actually. So I just made like 4, 5 in like no time, and I'll show you right now how to do one. And I think they're just so pretty. Okay, so first you're gonna stamp your flowers. So I went ahead and stamped them on, this is 110-pound cardstock. So the way I color them, I'm basically just using the sponge. I am going to use the same ink that I stamped these flowers on, and I'm just gonna rub some in there just very lightly, and I'm gonna start actually outside of the flower, and then I'm gonna go into the flower like that. And I start outside of the flower because the first time you press your sponge, it's gonna be a little bit darker with some lines, and then it's gonna wash off. So I like it when it's more softer. So then I do the same here. And you just go very lightly, and yeah, so I like how the color just blends in. And I like stamping the flower on the same color that you're using for the whole flower. It just makes it look more natural than if you like were to stamp it on black. So I'm just gonna quickly rub it on, and I'm gonna do the whole process so you can see how really quick and easy it is to do. Now when I was making the other ones, I kind of just stamp these, and I'm just using scraps of paper, but I kind of just stamp like 4 at a time, 4 of each size. And it's good to stamp them, to stamp all the different sizes in one. The way you just run it through your machine at one time. Because if you stamp, let's say you stamp the middle size over, then you're gonna have to do the first one and then come back and cut the second one and then come back and do the third one. So this way we can just place our dies and cut all 3 sizes at one time. So all I'm doing is just matching, oh, I think this one goes here. I'm just matching the size of the dies, which this one should be good. Okay, so you just want to put the stamp on the center, and make sure that you add some washi to secure your flowers. Now when you add your washi, it's always better to kind of stick your washi, maybe rub it on your clothes or something. That way it loses that stickiness, because you don't want to peel your flower off. This one needs a little bit more color. Okay, so here we go. So now I'm just gonna pass this through my die cutter. Okay, so now I can just push the flowers out, take off the die, and I only pass these through the machine one time, and they cut really quickly, and it's just very easy. So now the next thing you want to do is put them on your shaping mold, and you will find that each one has their own size there. Now I'm just putting one at a time to show you, but when I was doing these ones, I was actually doing 2 layers at a time. So, but right now I'm just gonna do the one. So after you put them down, you want to spray with a little bit of water, and I just got this little mister, and all it is just water. You spray the water, and then you put this down, and then you can of course do the hollies too that come with the set, but I think I'm just gonna be doing the flowers now. And then you're gonna pass this through your machine. And so now let's take this out, and then you see that your flowers got all this beautiful texture already. So I'm just gonna get these ones out, and then you're gonna wait for your flowers to dry, and you are just going to poke a hole on the center. Now I'm just using a piece of chipboard as my base, so I'm just gonna poke the hole just like that. You see that? And then I'm just gonna do the same to all the flowers. Once I have the holes, I'm just gonna grab one of these beads and I'm gonna layer my flowers. So I'm gonna start with the smaller one, which I think is this one, and I'm gonna go in through the hole. And I don't think I make this hole big enough, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. And do be very careful when you do the holes, because you don't want to break your flower. I actually did the first time but I did because I didn't wait for my flower to dry after we spray it. So yeah, so make sure that you wait for your flower to it's nice and strong again. So do that one. Then I'm gonna do the next layer. It's gonna be a little bit larger. So now in between these 2 layers, I'm gonna add a little bit of glue just on the center, so you can see that. And then you're just gonna kind of put them in zigzag like that, and just hold it there for a minute, let that glue dry, and then let's grab the larger layer, and I'm just gonna do the same thing, just a little bit of the glue, and I'm gonna place this one kind of like this, so you can see the 3 from the top. That easy, super easy. So then the next thing I'm gonna do is just add some gold stickles to give it more of that holiday feeling. And so I'm just gonna brush up the stickles to the side like that, and just make it very festive and shiny. How quick was that? So it's always better to stamp them all at once and then color them all at once, and then all you do is just put them together. So then I just want to show you the difference. This is the one that I did the 3 layers with the 3 sizes, and for this one I just did the smaller ones. So it's a little bit smaller than the first one. So when you layer your flowers around your projects, you have a variety of different sizes. So I hope that you guys enjoy this quick tutorial on how to make these beautiful flowers. I'm gonna leave the link to the website on the description box below, where you can find all the products that I use. And let me know if you have any questions on the comment section, and I want to thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.